Hi everyone, it's Tara here and welcome back to my millions of subscribers. Jokes, there's like 8 of you. Hi Mum, but that's still 8 people I can create content for. You'll have to excuse the hairdo today. It is day 4000 in isolation and washing my hair is still not a priority. In my last video you may have seen me unboxing some craft supplies and today I am going to be making some soap. So come and lather up with me. No. Come and get soapy with me. Yeah, no, still not working. How about we just go and make some soap? Step 1 is to cut the soap bases into chunks just to make it easier to melt. I'm cutting up all the soap base, not that I'm going to use it all. And next time I will probably cut it even smaller than I am cutting it here. Be very careful if you have a sharp knife. My knife skills aren't great and I'm very clumsy, so I know I'm probably making a few people nervous watching this, but I survived. Step 2 is to melt the soap down. I used a medium pot, filled it about halfway with water, brought that to the boil, and then put a small pot on top to melt the soap in. The packs that the soap come in are actually microwavable, but I decided to use the stove method because it looks better on camera. You just want to be sure to keep stirring and try not to boil the soap melt. This whole process probably took about maybe 5 to 6 minutes to melt down until it was ready to pour. Step 3 is the fun stuff, adding the colours and fragrance to your pour. Today I'm starting with coral. I'm a more is more kind of person. I probably added a few too many drops, but as I stir it through, you'll see it still turned out, it's a really beautiful colour, but I probably could have gone a drop or two less. And the final step before pouring is to add in the fragrance. I'm using the frangipani, and as you can see, I probably got a bit more on the chopping board than I did in the jug, but it smells beautiful. Now to make those soaps. The jug is 250ml and it got me about 2 1/4 soaps, which worked out well because I was going to layer a few anyway. So once I've poured the soap base into the mould, I'm spraying a tiny bit of the rubbing alcohol, which removes the bubbles. I mentioned more about this product at the end of the video. I also got this mould from Spotlight, which I love, and the soaps that I made in this one turned out really nice. So here I'm just adding a bit more rubbing alcohol, and then I'm just going to use the leftovers in that mould and I'll probably layer it with a different colour. The beginner soap making kit comes with really great options of fragrances and colours, and it can be quite overwhelming. Next time I would probably plan out what colours and fragrances I'm going to use. This time I just wanted to try and use a bit of everything just so you could see what it looked like on camera. This is the teal colouring, and I believe I used the coconut milk fragrance. And I only put a little bit of the fragrance in because I think I went a bit overboard last time. Now onto the transparent soap base. I'm melting this down and that will give the other soap some time to set and form a bit of a skin on it so that I can layer the 2 soaps together. The first colour I'm using today for the transparent soap is the sage. I was hoping this would come out nice and green, being the transparent soap, But as you can see, I got a little heavy-handed with the droplets, and once I stirred it through, you can see we have a lovely shade of black. In my beautiful black soap, I'll be using lemon apple mint natural fragrance oil. Give that a stir through, and then as you can see on the other soaps, they're starting to get a bit of a film on them, so they are ready to layer if needed. In my second jug of transparent soap base, I decided to get all creative and put in a few different colours, including the coral, a little bit of teal. I give it a really good stir, and as you can see, it came out the most beautiful shade of black. After 2 hours setting this aside, I'm ready to take it out of the mould and see how it looks. I'm pretty impressed with the layering, even with the black colour there. The coral was certainly my favourite colour, but the room, I must say, smells amazing. Now this beautiful black soap was the one I used the lemon apple mint in. And I noticed, as you can see, it just slipped out of my hand. It was extremely oily because I may have gone a little bit overboard with the essential oils. I'm really glad I decided to use the silicone cupcake tray for the rose moulds. I feel like these soaps came out the best, even though most of them were black. I'm pretty happy with my first soap making effort. I came out with 9 and they smell delicious. 1 or 2 perhaps a little oily. And the most important step of the day is to test the product. And it didn't send my hands black, so I'm pretty happy with that. Thank you for making soap with me, or for at least watching me make soap. A few items that I had in the video that I did not get in the kit I just wanted to mention were the silicone, this is actually a cupcake tray from Spotlight. It cost $10 and the soaps that I made with this came out really cute. So if you're interested in doing different patterns and things, grab a silicone tray, cupcake tray, and give it a go. I also purchased the isopropyl alcohol. I got this bad boy from Bunnings for about $27, but it will last me 200 years because you hardly need any. And this reduces the bubbles in the soap. The guy at Bunnings also said that you can make hand sanitizer out of this if you add some aloe vera. If you try that and your hand falls off, please do not blame me, blame the guy at Bunnings. Also, I wanted to mention, if you put too much essential oils in your soap, they will come out oily. Might not be a bad thing because essential oils are good for you, right? We'll see, but that's what happened to me. Also, some of the colours, I may have got a bit excited and tried to mix a few too many together and they came out really dark. But you know what? You live and you learn. That's what these videos are about. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.